Hello Internet, this is a Let's Play of 64Ōzumō. It's a really old Nintendo 64 game. It's the first of two sumo games for the N64. I did a review of this for the first episode of my series Retro Spectacles. You can check it out. The link should go here somewhere. I'll also have the link in the description. That's really where my main thoughts that I actually just wrote out and really thought about it. You can find it there. It's much more condensed than this. In this Let's Play, I'm going to take you through the first 10 minutes or so. I'm going to show you how to play the game, what you can do, and then hopefully provide some interesting commentary. I mean, it'll be interesting to me, maybe not to you. So here, press the start button. Then you're given this list of options. Just hit the first one. I mean, if you don't read Japanese, then you are going to have a hell of a time playing this game. However, you can still have a lot of fun. I wouldn't play this game through all the way, but if you really like sumo and you really like kind of campy Japanese games, then by all means go through this top one right here. This option right here, the Tsuzuki Kara. That's to continue for if you have a save. This one right here is for the beginning, Hajime Kara. If you're playing Japanese games, you really should know hiragana or katakana. If not, it's going to be very difficult for you to play this game, or any Japanese game, to be real. You have 5 different sumo types. This is your balanced type. This is the one I go with. His name is Tenbu. Go height, and then you just keep hitting height and you'll keep going. You can rename your guy, but I'm not going to, so I'm just gonna go here. Oh wait, what? Oh, my bad. Okay, so these are just opening cinematics. Your guy is leaving home. I think that's your dad. Let's just skip through this. The cinematics, the graphics are really gross and very old and basic. A lot of this intro is just reading a lot of text, so even if you don't know a lot, if you absolutely no Japanese, it's going to be completely useless to you since there's not a whole lot of action. Huge spread in a sumo magazine, even though you're the lowest ranked wrestler. Whatever. Okay, here, just hit A at this screen whenever you see this lady. This is your first day of the tournament. This is the Sumo Ring. If you've ever seen a sumo wrestling match in real life, or say on a YouTube video, it's really just a lot of sumo wrestlers looking at each other, pumping up. But with this, just hit any button, you'll go down. I like to hit the right C button and then hit right with the analog stick. All of your combinations, all of your wrestling moves are just combinations of the analog stick and C button movements. So the easiest one I do is just hitting right on the analog stick and the right C button a lot, and that's gotten me pretty far. It's not, I wouldn't say I'm a very advanced player at this game since I haven't played it too much, but I've also done pretty well in tournaments, so whatever. The AI isn't too smart. And every once in a while, you'll get cinematics like these. This is a reporter talking to new sumo wrestlers, I guess. Just talking to you. Graphics in this are really basic. Doesn't even look like they really tried, and the heads are gigantic and frightening, frankly. Also, every match or so, you'll get a star point, like so. You start out with like 50. I think I just hit the C down. If you hit the C down button, this is just the rankings, but I never pay attention to it. Hitting B. The C right button will take you... here we go. This is the ability menu. I'm not exactly sure what each one of these is specifically, but you can kind of tell from the pictures, like the flips here. I usually go with a good flip, because then you can really just ruin people's day. I just go with this one. This is I guess when you hit the right C button, It costs 45 star points, so I bought it, and that's the strongest one, so now I'm good. I don't know if I've ever actually used it. I've never performed a scientific experiment, but you just buy those powers, different ones, different moves, different flips, different grapples, with your star points that you get throughout the game. I'm going to take on this guy. He looks pretty ugly and pretty mean, but I'm not afraid of him. Just hitting right C. I'm just grinding the right on the analog stick and just mashing the C buttons, and eventually you'll win. That's the strategy. And that kind of the red thing, that red spinny thing is telling me I got a stat boost. I think it's like, I guess it's like vitality or something? I don't know. Oh great, another cutscene. Oh, here's some lady that you're helping out. Great. Because I'm just walking around after the match, I guess. And I gotta help this lady get her contact lenses. Oh, let's look together. Oh, I'm sorry for inconveniencing you, even though it's a contact lens. Oh, I'm a Japanese broad, and I have blue eyes. So that must be the color contacts, I assume. Nothing really special going on. I don't know if you end up dating this lady. I think you do. You end up dating most of the ladies in this game. You're the big, strong sumo man, and you've gotta look around for this lady's small contact lens. Whatever. They also don't really... Later on in the game, they explain who this lady with the sunglasses is, but that doesn't happen until, like, 2 hours from now, so I don't know why she's hanging around the menus. She doesn't really do anything except yell at you. And just the faces. I've said this before, and I'll say it again. The head's gigantic, the faces grotesque. But I always thought that this game had a nice charm to it. It's nothing complicated. It's not... Yeah, there we go. It's not a complicated game. Its visual palette is very simple, quaint. So bad it's good. It's like, I wouldn't say it's the room of the Nintendo 64, but it's pretty bad. But gives it a charm. It's nice. Okay, this is day 4. This is the 4th match. What you'll get used to if you're playing this game is it's just a lot. I think there's 15 sumo matches in every tournament. And obviously the more you win, the higher your ranking. Okay, something's happened. Oh, sorry, I hit the pause button. I've never hit the pause button before. Because I don't need the pause button, because I'm hardcore. I'm not a casual when it comes to 64Ōzumō. Here we go, I got him. I think I'm giving him a purple nurple. Now I'm hitting the bottom. Oh, yeah, there we go. That's the up C, down C. Oh, he got me, he flipped me. Oh, man. That's rough. It's always rough when you lose your first sumo match of the game. You don't get a stat boost. You only get the stat boosts when you win. That's what I've noticed. I really hope I can get to one of the mini games. The matches themselves are kind of okay to play. Like they get you pumped because they're pretty fast. But the real fun part is when you get to play a mini game, and I hope I can get to that in 10 minutes. I want to keep this to about 10 minutes because I mean, does anybody watch? I think I had a Let's Play before this, and not many people watched it. And if they did, they watched it for about 3 minutes. If you're watching it this far, thanks, I guess. Thanks for sticking with me. I hope you find me interesting. I'm going to try and post a Let's Play of every game that I do a review of. That way, if you do actually, I say you watch the review and you're like, oh my god, I'd love to play this game, but I don't know any Japanese, what can I do? Well, you can watch my Let's Play and I can tell you what to do. If my explanation is clear enough, which, frankly, I don't think it is, but a lot of these games I just kind of figure out by doing. That's how games work. I mean, this didn't come with an instruction manual, so I just got this at a book off for like $1.50. It's actually a pretty cheap game. If you're looking for like cheap N64 imports, this isn't one of the worst ones. Its sequel is pretty bad, but this game's actually pretty good, I think. Come on, minigame, come on. Okay, so that was match 6, I think. Yeah, here we go. Day 7. Every day is one match. Nothing surprising there. I guess I'm getting to 10 minutes now. I guess I'll try and describe the mini-games while I'm fighting this guy. There's one where you just roll around and collect stars. That's pretty neat. There's another one where you go to a hot pot and you just try to get the meats that you want, the things. Oh, I'm hitting up, I'm hitting up. Oh, he's probably gonna flip me, that son of a bee. Oh, he got me! Man. Okay, so I guess this is as good a time as any to stop. There's not a whole lot to this game. You'll just keep doing sumo matches. Every once in a while there will be a short mini game that livens up everything. But besides that, there's not a whole lot to this game. Just win as many matches as you can. Try to vary up your moves a little bit, but right analog stick and just mashing the right C button. Just mashing lots of C buttons. That's how you win this game. That's all for me. If you haven't seen my retrospective on this game, check it out. Here's another link that I'll post on this video. Thanks for watching, and mahalo.